The ironic part about it is that I still have respected Scotty in my 2021 redraft, which is what we're going to get into right now.
Let's go.
I have the draft pool of
6
players.
We're good. Okay. 5:57. We're good.
Okay, let's get it. So you can stay on for probably this segment and the other one, or just this one?
I think probably just this one.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so I have a draft pool that
Thank God.
we all. I feel like we're just gonna do the
Text
lottery picks, 14-1.
Okay, I was gonna say I have like 15 players, so
I have the exact
hoping it
order
wasn't
of
the
how
first.
I went, 1
Oh,
to
don't do that.
14. I don't want to reveal
that
my
chat.
order.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I have my order, but I could send it to
This
you.
draft means something to me. We'll understand it
Don't
while
even
we
do
do
it.
it.
I got it up now.
I had Sam Hauser on my list, by the way.
You need help.
He doesn't even make the
Just honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
In case we went
After
like
7
in case
guys.
we went like top 20.
But how are we going to do this?
Oh,
Who
that's
gets
true.
first pick?
Me.
Riv gets first. We'll just go around the horn.
Whoever team
Me.
any of us on the panel root for. So I think Riv has like
Bro,
Riv's
this
gonna
is-
have half this. Riv's gonna have the first
the
3
Pistons,
picks.
Rockets,
Whoa,
Cavs,
Rockets. Whoa. He was one
Warriors
player. I'm the
twice.
Rockets guy with all due
the
respect.
Grizzlies. Oh
We're there
man.
together. We're there together.
Bro, I didn't mean to.
But I am the Detroit guy. So,
That's for sure.
Okay, well, I mean, we could just go like this.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
want
you
to
can
start
have the first pick, Riv.
For sure.
Yeah. So the first pick, 2021 NBA redraft. The Pistons have the first pick.
Yep. In Detroit, I think they stay safe. They stay home, and they grab Cade Cunningham. I think he's one of the few guys, or if not the only guy, out of those top 5, 6 guys that can go to a situation like that and be great at it. And I think he's done that. He's shown you that. The hindsight is also helping me.
No
keeping
doubt.
him at
No
number
doubt.
1. But I'm always believed in Cade Cunningham's talent. You know, I've always been riding high for him. So number 1 pick stays the same. Cade Cunningham.
The second overall pick, I'm having the Rockets change what they went with, and they're gonna go with Evan Mobley this time around. And he would be the perfect Ume Udoka guy. Like, I know Jalen Green has shown flashes.
I wish he
but
wasn't on the Cavs.
Imagine if Evan
He'd
Mobley
be
was
one
on
of my
the
favorite
Rockets.
players, bro. He is still one of my favorite players. It's hard to root for him.
If Evan Mobley's on the Rockets, everything changes. I don't think they draft Alperen Sengun. They probably draft somebody else.
That was me.
Maybe they draft Trey Murphy. You know, who knows?
Yeah. Third pick, we have the what do we have? The
Raptors.
Cavs, right?
Oh, the Cavaliers.
Cavs have the third
Raptors
pick.
Are
I
fourth.
got the list now.
Okay, there we go. He's locked in. Third pick, I have the Cavs taking Franz. They took Mobley in real life. Franz is here. The other guys on the board I was considering, like, do you think about Şengün maybe? Like Jalen Johnson's down the board, but Franz, the way he's been playing this season, the leaps he's been taking as a playmaker, as a driver, and we know what those numbers look like, man. The numbers say when Franz is on the court, that's the best version of the Orlando Magic. So even with all the injuries and whatnot that they've had when he's been on the court, specifically him by himself, because you know him and Paolo are under 500 together, they've been a really good team.
All right, so the fourth pick belongs to the Raptors. In real life, they took Scotty Barnes. I will not be taking Scotty Barnes.
Wow.
I will be taking Jalen Johnson.
Woo!
Jalen Johnson is honestly one of the players that I could see playing on all 30 teams. Can handle the ball, can shoot, can obviously attack, can pass, can defend at a high level. Give me Jalen Johnson at 4.
He'd be a great fit next to RJ.
He would, because in this scenario, Scotty's not there.
Well, RJ ain't there either.
It's a fact.
They could have traded OG still for RJ and Emmanuel quickly.
Shit, they might not have been. Jalen Johnson would have made this team really good. I have
Not even making the Hawks really good.
yeah, that's true. Well, he's hurt. He got
No,
hurt.
he
They,
is,
they
he
were
is,
solid
yes.
when he
You're
was
right,
playing.
This the year he broke out for sure.
Orlando, 5th pick. He took Jalen Suggs the first time. You taking Jalen Johnson? I love the move. I'm thinking about Scotty here, but you're looking at Orlando's situation. They had Suggs. They don't have Banchero yet. So they're sitting here, and they need a guy. And I'm looking at
They
the
don't
board.
have Suggs. Suggs is this draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't
okay.
have Suggs. They don't have Banchero. They just, right now, this is them figuring it out.
Franchise player.
Franz is now off the board. That's somebody they picked later down in the draft. I'm thinking about Şengün here, but I'm just going to go Scotty Barnes. I'm going to play it cool. They want to bring in a wing that can defend at a high level, and I think Scotty Barnes is that. He still sticks with the identity of what Orlando wants. So
The 6th overall pick, I'm going to go with Alperen Şengün for OKC. At this time, this was the Josh Giddey picking at this time. They didn't really have a second co-star next to SGA. They didn't have J-Dub. They didn't have Chet. And they needed a center desperately. I'm going to go with Şengün.
The Warriors are the 7th pick. Do you want to take the Warriors here?
I want to see where your head is at. With all
So
this.
the Warriors, I'm really between two different people here.
think
In
you
real
should
life,
go with-
this was the Kuminga pick, right? At
Yes,
pick
yes,
7,
yes,
you
it
take
was.
Moody down the board. I'm between Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Those are
Love
the
that.
two
This
two
is
selections
fresh
I'm
off.
between.
This is right before we win the title.
Yeah, so Trey Murphy, what he's shown offensively this year is like, holy shit, he's taken a leap to being like, maybe he could be the second, third scorer on a team that we really didn't see in years past due to all the injuries. Herb Jones, of course, gives you arguably the best perimeter defender in the NBA. So it's really a matter of, do you want offense? Do you want defense? And I think with Steph Curry there, you still got Clay. I'm taking the upside of Herb Jones, all defensive type player, sliding him right in. He could start just like Jalen Johnson, all 30 teams. Herb could do the same thing.
So you're taking Herb.
Taking
Herb
Herb.
Jones over
Okay.
Trey
I'd have took
Murphy.
Trey.
Spicy.
You know why? Because we have Wiggins.
At that
True.
time, do have
Yeah,
Wiggins.
this is before Wiggins like breaks down the
Yeah,
2022 season.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the pick.
Yeah,
Either
I'm
or
fine
is
with
fine.
It's good. Herb Jones is awesome.
Either or is.
At pick 8, the Orlando Magic in real life got Franz Wagner. With the 8th pick, we will be selecting Usman Garuba. I'm just joking.
Defensive versatility.
That's a great callback to my first mock
Scotty
draft.
and Usman Garuba.
If you know, you know.
Menacing.
If you know, you
If you know, you know. But at pick 8, Dell's made it easy for me. It was going to be Herb. It was going to be Trey Murphy. He took Herb. I'm going to take Trey Murphy here with the 8th pick.
All right, I'm here. I'm sitting with the 9th pick. And because I think this is really easy, Sacramento went guard.
Yep.
Davion Mitchell. Actually, this is really hard because you took Herb Jones and I forgot for a split
And
second.
Trey Murphy's off the board.
Trey Murphy's. Those would have been two guys Sacramento should have took. They were eyeing. Looking at the rest of the board, you got guys like Trey Mann, Quentin Grimes, Cam Thomas. Man, the board gets really naked after this. Corey Kispert's here. Moses
Kuminga.
Moody's here. Kuminga's here. I think if you're Sacramento, you have to go with the upside pick here, being as if all the guys that's best player available, all the guys that fit what you want to do, kind of aren't there. So I'll take Jonathan Kuminga in this one, just for the upset alert. You know, I think with Sacramento, you need some raw talent to come in, and you know, Herb is gone, Trey Murphy is gone, so I'll just go JK here.
Memphis Grizzlies picking at 10. They picked Zaire Williams, and they were trying to bet on an upside with a wing player. But I think at this stage of the draft, you got to go with best player available. And this dude wasn't on anybody's radar.
This motherfucker is going to do it.
But Austin Reeves,
This
the 10th
motherfucker's
overall
a genius,
pick.
man.
I had Reeves. I forgot
He's the best player available on the board.
Yes, he is.
And Reeves with John Morant, who
You're real as hell. He was going to
Man.
be my next pick. Hand to God.
Reeves.
Forgot about undrafted.
Yes. Real. Good shit, Joel.
I thought you were gonna go a different way. I have the Hornets here at pick 11, and the number 2 pick, nobody selected Jalen Green, correct?
Oh, that's a good point.
So
Didn't have anywhere to get him.
It was between
Yeah.
Reeves and Green. and I
okay,
went
that's
Reeves.
when you said best player available.
John
Reeves,
Morant
I think, has
and Jalen
shown,
Green
especially on a good
are the
team,
same
to like
size.
fit in really well. Maybe Jalen Green. I mean, they're winning now too. I shouldn't say that, but Jalen Green, best player available. You need everything for this Hornets team. Right? This is what year 2 LaMelo you're about to go into. So they just need talent. Jalen Green's the best player on the board.
This is like the most immature team of all time.
Yeah, not great. Backcourt of LaMelo and Jalen Green is fake crazy.
Hey, but that
we're
was
here.
the Rockets too. They were an immature. They called them an AAU team, and they ended up blossoming this season. So I like it. At pick 12 in real life, the Spurs selected Joshua Primo. We know how that worked out. But
Can't hit them all.
there's a few. Obviously, Jalen Green would have been a no-brainer. Austin Reeves would have been a no-brainer. But I believe that it's between a couple of people. Cam Thomas, Santi Aldama is interesting as well. I am going to be selecting Cam Thomas, though. They need another guard that can score a bucket.
Just to let you know, Jalen Suggs hasn't been picked.
What team are you again?
I am the Spurs, and the Spurs could...
Scream Spurs, honestly.
He does scream Spurs. And I want you to know that I appreciate you letting me know that.
Yes.
Wish you told me that when I had the Sacramento pick.
I will be honest.
I don't think Kuminga was a bad pick
we're here.
either.
No. I am still interested in Cam Thomas just because they do need some more offense. I mean, I feel like you look at this team now in hindsight, they do have De'Aaron Fox. Devin Vassell was able to blossom. You do have Victor. But I still feel like before the De'Aaron Fox, they needed another guy, another spark on the offensive side. But Jalen Suggs, he's an easy plug-and-play kind of guy. So I'm torn just because my selection was Cam Thomas. But, yeah, I think Jalen Suggs is the right selection. He'll be pick 12.
You flipped.
And the pairing eventually with him and Wemby would be generational.
Maybe they don't get number 1 pick. They have Suggs.
Hey, listen, it was
Orlando got the number 1 pick with Suggs.
What? No, I'm saying with Wemby's draft.
No, I understand that, but they got Suggs in the year after.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Magic
there was
got
a
him.
couple
Spurs
years
were going to
later,
be
you know?
bad still.
Fair.
And the draft was going to be rigged for them for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting
Tim
here with the
Duncan.
13th pick, Indiana. They picked Chris Duarte. with this pick, who unfortunately he did not pan
Hey, that
out.
year not bad.
No, unfortunately, did not pan out.
It
So
aged well for a couple months.
for sure. He was playing solid. I'm going to go with a similar player, but a little bit younger. I'm going to take Corey Kispert in this one. I think Indiana brings in a sniper, somebody that can shoot the ball at a high level. You know, I thought about Aldama, but I think Corey Kispert's an underrated player.
Over Cam,
Yeah.
Aaron Wiggins in this draft too.
he was on my radar.
I like Corey Kispert's three-point shooting.
Josh Giddey's in this draft.
I'm good.
Josh Giddey been hooping
He's
for
been
y'all
playing
lately.
well. I mean, it's the Bulls, but
He
he's
has
been
been.
playing well.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sticking with the
So
sniper.
at the 14th overall pick, they took Moses Moody in real life.
He's been playing.
I might take Moses Moody in this draft as well. I think I'm torn between Josh Giddey, Cam Thomas, Aaron Wiggins, Aldama, Isaiah Jackson.
Hauser.
you have Golden State's pick, right?
Yes.
Hauser's
Josh
never
Giddey's
shot.
a
You know,
fifth
Hauser's
grade
never
pick.
shot under 40% in his life.
Sam Hauser, that's another sniper that you got to think about that would fit on this Warriors team perfectly. But I feel like with the 14th overall pick, I don't think the Warriors, even though like Cam Thomas is the first overall pick in That Boy Nice drafts, I don't think he fits the Warriors culture at all. Like I don't see him in a Warriors uniform. I think like he needs to be in a place where he has freedom. He could just score. So I'm gonna go with Moses Moody still.
You think about it, Jock Vaughn was benching Cam Thomas because he wasn't playing defense.
Plus, we already got That Boy Nice there. So,
You do.
Jordan Poole's on the team at the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
Clashing
and
play
Steph.
styles.
yeah. What?
And Steph.
Are you calling Steph a That Boy Nice boy?
I mean, he is.
He is.
I thought
You
that
don't
boy,
have to just be like some inefficient.
Oh, I thought That
whatever.
Boy Nice was just
Nah, it's just
inefficient.
basically-
But
If
it's
you like
also
to
just
watch
like,
him, he looks
God
good.
damn. You know what I mean?
Because I usually do that to the dudes.
I feel
who
like
are
that's bad guy type. You know
No,
what I mean?
I thought That Boy Nice with the boys where you watch their highlights. You can't look at their stats because
Oh,
it looks
okay.
fun.
That's fair.
Yeah, like inefficient, all that. Nah, just watch his highlights.
So the 2021 NBA redraft, the Pistons go with Cade. Second overall pick, Rockets go with Evan Mobley. Third overall pick, the Cavaliers go with Franz Wagner. The fourth overall pick, the Raptors go with Jalen Johnson. The fifth overall pick, the Magic go with Scotty Barnes. The sixth overall pick, OKC goes with Şengün. The seventh pick, Warriors select Herb Jones. The eighth pick, the Magic get Trey Murphy. The Kings get Kuminga at 9. Reeves goes to the Grizzlies at 10. The Hornets draft Jalen Green at 11. The Spurs draft Suggs at 12. The Pacers draft Corey Kispert at 13. And the Warriors draft Moses Moody at 14.